Elara, dressed in soft emerald green, smiles across the table at Julian.
Elara Wells, you're the most stable, kind-hearted soul I've ever met. Will you marry me?
Julian, yes, 100 times yes.
He slides the ring onto her finger, but then his smile fades just slightly. He lowers his voice.
There's something I need to be honest about before we go any further.
Okay?
Mirena, my past. She's not just an ex, she was everything. She left me, but the truth is, I never stopped carrying her ghost. If she comes back, I don't know what I'll feel.
Why tell me now?
Because I want to marry you, Queen. No lies. But you deserve to know, I'm not promising you an empty heart, just devoted present.
I can live with your past, as long as I have your future. I always believed love would come with clarity like a sunrise. And when Julian knelt down beneath the fairy lights, I thought I'd found mine. He asked me to marry him, not with promises of forever, but with honesty. He said he loved me, but a part of his heart still whispered her name, Mirena. His past, his ghost. And I, like a fool in love, thought I could live with a ghost, as long as he lived his present with me. But ghosts have a way of lingering. Even when you close every door, turn on every light, they still haunt the corners. At first it was small. His silence during dinner, the way his eyes drifted through me, as though he was remembering something that didn't include me. I cooked, I smiled, I loved him loudly, while he mourned quietly. And slowly I began to wonder, was I a wife, or just a stand-in for a story that hadn't finished?
The glow of newlywed life has dulled. Elara works quietly in the kitchen. Julian is glued to his laptop.
Dinner's almost ready. Want to pause for a bit?
Just 10 more minutes. Work's brutal today.
Julian, am I enough?
Where did that come from?
Because sometimes I feel like I'm competing with a memory.
Let's just have dinner, Elle.
Elara lies beside Julian. His back is turned to her. The space between them is small, but feels like miles. The only sound is the ticking of the clock. She reaches out, almost touching his shoulder, then stops, fingers hovering in the air. She sighs and goes to sleep, thinking about her life. The next morning, Elara runs her hand along her dresses. She stops at a silver gown she's never worn. She applies lipstick slowly. She pauses, then adds a shade of red a little bolder than usual.
I told myself tonight would be different, that maybe he'd see me again. But sometimes fate doesn't give you healing, it gives you clarity.
Elara and Julian walk the red carpet of a charity gala. Photographers flash. Laughter, champagne, elegance. But then suddenly, the lights dim, a hush falls. Then, a single spotlight hits the stage. A silhouette steps forward, elegant, poised.
I hope you don't mind the interruption.
All heads turn. Elara frowns. Julian's posture stiffens.
Good evening. I'm Mirena Grant. I left this city years ago to chase a dream. And tonight, I return not just as a guest, but as a headline sponsor to this beautiful cause.
She speaks, her gaze never leaving Julian.
I believe in giving back to the world, and perhaps to things once left behind. Some treasures, they wait patiently. Others are taken back.
Julian's face is unreadable. Elara watches him, her fingers slowly unhooking from his arm.
Just when Elara thought the past was behind them, it stepped back into the spotlight, bold, beautiful, and claiming what it once left behind. But was this just a coincidence? Or the beginning of a story Elara was never meant to be part of? Subscribe to find out.